Talk that. Talk that. Could talk that. Talk that. Yeah, talk that.
Check. It's your boy, Willie Waters.
G-Stat, DVD.
And welcome back. This is Talk Dat, episode 23. And today, y'all, we got a special guest in the building for y'all, man.
Very, very special guest. Very special guest. The head coach of the Tabernacle Baptist basketball team. That's to let you know a little bit about Tabernacle this year. That's this year's Hugh Campbell basketball tournament champions. Right? Now, for everyone abroad who's not familiar with the Hugh Campbell tournament, this is the biggest tournament you can find in the Bahamas when it comes to basketball, high school basketball. This is where everyone, all the teams from abroad, all the islands, they come together, go to Nassau to compete against one another to see who's the best in the country. So if I was to kind of like compare it to something in the U.S., it'd be equivalent to that of the NCAA National Championship, where you have all the teams that come together in one madness, basically, right? To see who's the best. So I mean, without further ado, introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, thanks for having me, first of all. Kevin Clarke, head basketball coach, Tabernacle Baptist Christian Academy, 3-time Hugh Campbell Champion. Just a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Grandmama, grew up in the community of Hawksville, where I went to Lewis Yard Primary and then transferred over to Hawksville High, where I was there until the 11th grade, where I got into some problems and had to leave, put it that way. And was out of school for a while, and a guy by the name of Ozzie Simmons, who was still around, high school sports right now, saw me and knew that I was a good player and asked me if I wanted to come to a school by the name of Tabernacle. At that time, did not know one thing about Tabernacle. You know, the schools back then was, of course, the mighty Hawksville High School, Catholic High School, 8 Mile Rock, and back then it was Freeport High, who is now Bishop Michael Eldon. And I heard about Tabernacle, I was like, what? And so I was initially I was supposed to go to Catholic High, but they were taking too long, and you know, moms wanted me in school, so she was like, let's give it a chance. Now keep in mind, my first day, mom's taking me there. The school was in a 4-plex apartment.
Yes, and I can remember those days. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, what in the world am I getting myself into?
Wait, so you mean like a shopping plaza?
Not even a shopping plaza, like a duplex.
Like a duplex.
Like a duplex. Right.
Apartment. No, it looked that way as well. Like, yeah.
What?
Right. They were apartments turned into a school.
Right.
Yeah.
And I went in there and I was like, what in the world am I getting myself into? But, you know, when I went in, I saw some familiar faces that I knew seeing. Guys that I went to Hawksville with that got through out of school, that wasn't in school, they accepted them in there. And so that kind of made me feel a little bit better, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I went there and my senior year, we ended up defeating the mighty Hawksville High to win the Hugh Campbell as a player. So I not only did I win it as a coach, I won it as a starting point guard for Tabernacle as a player. And then I was able to go to university and then come back and teach at Tabernacle when I was done, you know.
Okay, right. So you say you went off to school. What school did you attend abroad?
I went to NAIA school called Lewis Clark State College in Lewiston, Idaho.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right. Spent 4 years there, and trust me, it was cold, my boy.
Yeah.
Cold.
That's what I going to say. Yeah. It's like, man, that's a big transition going from, you know, to the Bahamas where it's 80 degrees year round, to
Year round.
jeez.
On a bad day.
You'll
80
be lucky
degrees
to
on a
see
bad
60 degrees.
Some
That's right.
days you might see negative video in Idaho.
Hey, listen, I'll put it like this. There's a period where you don't see the sun for like 3 months.
No.
Yeah, straight through. And we live down in the valley. So if you know anything about the valley and the mountains are up there, and we way down in the valley. So, everything is overcast and,
Right.
dreary the majority of the time.
Wow.
But it was a great experience for me. And, it made me into the man that I am today,
Right.
So I wouldn't give that up for nothing, honestly.
Yeah. That experience abroad is be different, though. That experience abroad is be different. It kind of like forced you to be man. It kind of like forced you to be man because you you go from Freeport to Idaho, boy, you really got you. It's really just you understand what I'm saying? You really gotta take care of you now. You gotta make yourself be man. It ain't no one you could turn to in that sense. So, yeah.
So tell me this.
Right.
Tell me this. I know sometimes you was up there. You ever get homesick when you was up there?
Boy, listen. Homesick wasn't an option for me.
All right.
I knew that. Listen, I had to go there. I had to grind it out. I had to make do with whatever the circumstances or the situation was. And my parents did not have to pay a penny for me to go to college. So keeping all those factors in mind, homesick wasn't an option.
Yeah.
I had to grind it out. I had to tug it out. Like G-Sat said, I had to become a man.
Right. Right. So
that's what I had to do.
So like, let me just retract back just a tad bit. So you went, all right, you were kicked out of Hawksville, right? And then you went to Tabernacle. So,
well, I didn't say that. You said that, but
you didn't say that. It's correct. But you couldn't go. You wasn't going to Hawksville anymore. You wasn't going to Hawksville anymore. You went to Tabernacle. So your journey in Tabernacle playing point guard that's what got you the scholarship abroad.
That's what. Hey, the best decision I have ever made in my life is when I went to Tabernacle.
Wow.
But, hey, wow. I really think if I had the opportunity to go to Tabernacle, I probably would not have played college basketball. I probably wouldn't be on this platform talking to you right now.
Wow. Wow.
So
how long?
Yeah, I bleed blue.
Yeah. Real as you should do. How long you been? How long you been the head coach at Tabernacle? Did you come in as the head coach? How was your journey? How was that journey?
Like transitioning from Iowa coming back.
My coaching journey was my coaching journey was a roller coaster also. I came in 2000 volunteering. I volunteered the first year, and then I got hired, and I was an assistant to the GOAT, Norris Bean.
Right, Norris Bean.
And I assisted him up until 2017. Where let me retract that. He took a year off and gave me the team on my own in 2002, and I took that team to Hugh Campbell Championship, and I lost in the championship game.
Wow!
My first year.
Right.
Nobody remembers that, but I lost in 2002 in the championship game, and then of course he came back, and he gave it back to me in 2017 to present.
Right.
And
right.
I so I took off running, and as you can see, the program is not wavered, is not dropped, it's been a powerhouse still and still going, you know.
And from I was a little boy, Tabernacle was a powerhouse. That's
right.
The powerhouse from I know myself, Tabernacle was a powerhouse. Every era until now.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You're absolutely right.
Wow. So you said Norris Bain is the one. That's who basically put you under his wing, you would say?
Mentor, I gotta say, like I always knew the game. I was always a smart dude, because I was a point guard. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
Yeah, you gotta know.
I never thought or saw myself being a coach. But after sitting on the side of him for all those years, it just became natural, for me. Second nature.
Right. Wow. So you said, so he gave you the team in 2017. Now we're in 2025. So you said in 202,
Right.
you went to the championship and you lost. Now when we started, you say you was a 3-time Hugh Campbell Championship winner. So from 2017, right now we're in 2025.
Right.
So you trying to, that's 8 years?
Right.
You 3 for 8?
3 for 8.
Wow. Whoa.
3 for 8. Yeah.
Well,
And hey, keep in mind, GSAT, keep in mind, one of those years we did not even go to the Hugh Campbell to participate. And then one of those years was a COVID year, I think. Or Dorian or something else.
Yeah.
So
Could have been
two of
both.
those years,
Yeah.
2 of those out of the 8 years, 2 of those years we didn't even go.
So really 3 for 5.
Oh, no,
Exactly. Exactly.
You boy, geez, boy, you at 50% right now. Boy.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
What? Jeez.
You're right.
Out of the three championships, like which one you would say you hold dearest to you? Like which one mean the most? Which one you hold dearest to you? I can't say which one mean the most, but which one you could say,
Oh boy, that's a tough question. But everyone would probably say the first one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say this last one. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And I'm glad, you gave me the opportunity to come on this platform, because I'm gonna say some things that a lot of the Bahamian people don't know.
Right.
That be watching, they don't know. But I'm gonna educate everybody right now.
Right.
Listen, last year we had 4 starters that would have been 10th and 11th grade players right now currently with me. We ship them out. We send them to the United States to go to high school, to finish off high school over there. They would have been starting for me today.
Whoa.
And the kids that I have now, they had that next man up mentality. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nobody expected this crew to do what they did. But this crew that I have, boy, I got some dogs, boy. Jeez.
Yeah.
I got some. I got some dogs, and I talking about relentless dogs that don't give up. You know what I mean? And what people don't. What a lot of people. Yeah, and what a lot of people don't know also is that in the semifinal game against Sunline to go to the championship with the Hugh Campbell, we were down 15.
Mm-hmm.
Came back and won that game. And then, of course, the whole country knows we were down 17 in the championship game. And as relentless as those guys are, they never wavered. They never gave up. They kept fighting. They kept pushing. And hence, now I'm talking to you as a 3-time Hugh Campbell champion.
Wow. Because that's what I was going to ask you too, because I saw you was down 17 at the half. And I really and truly want to know, like,
right,
what you say in the locker half time, but like, because first of all, you ain't dealing with a bunch of seniors.
Yeah. Young
you
guys.
understand what I'm saying?
No.
So what
no.
What was your speech half time? Down 17. Like
you really want to know?
I really want to know. I want
This name Talk Dat.
Uncut.
Yeah, Talk Dat.
Uncut.
Hey, I break up Kendall Isaac's locker room. Break it right up. Got bags everywhere. Who I grabbed and pushed to the wall. I had running in the next side of the bathroom.
Right.
I mean, I was a maniac in there. Real, straight up.
Right.
Hey, it worked. It worked.
Hey,
But
whatever it
listen,
takes. Whatever it
but
takes.
the kind of kids that I have on this team right now, they could respond to that.
All right.
And
right.
they did.
Right.
They did. You know, because the coach can't want it more than you.
Exactly.
Right,
You don't on the
that's
court.
Fox. That's Fox.
You on the court, but you on the one playing.
Right.
So if I'm not passionate trying to win a basketball game, and I don't play, I can't dribble a ball, I can't shoot a jump shot or make a free throw or layup. If I wanted more than you, then you don't deserve to be out there.
Exactly. No, that's Fox.
You know, and so
That's Fox.
and so they responded and fought back and here we are right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, so let's backtrack a little bit. I know you say you had 4 starters. You end up shipping off to the U.S. to go finish up high school in the U.S. How did you pick the schools, or like how does that process work for you to say, man, I think you guys better off going abroad because it's bigger opportunities?
Well, I am once again. With this coaching profession, I'm blessed. I must tell you, because I have the opportunity. I'm afforded. I can't say have the opportunity. I'm afforded the opportunity to coach Buddy Buckets in the summer. That's Buddy Hield's AAU team.
Okay.
Get into that.
And,
I wanted to get it. Go ahead.
And a lot of these kids that play for me actually play for me in the summer, and those kids right there were getting so much pub, and it was hard for me to keep them young. And so being up there and them showcasing their talents gave them that platform for high school and college coaches to see them. And now they on full scholarships, and you know, some of them already had offers. Like Aiden Miller is first team all conference in Georgia. You know, that's Franco Miller, little brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, he was one of the kids that that was gone, you know, that I let go. And then, you know, the other kids, you know, our big kid, 6'9" kid, Bradley R. McDonald, he has offers already. You know, we have a kid right down in Florida, Joshua Williams. You know, playing and doing well.
Where is he?
Yeah, what school both of them are?
Westminster.
Westminster in Miami.
In Miami?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
private school.
Good, yeah, it's a pretty good basketball program.
Yeah.
I've seen them in like big tournaments and so forth.
Right.
Yeah.
They play like Montverde. They play like Montverde.
Right. Montverde like number 1.
You know, Columbus. They play all those guys.
Right. Because I think I saw Westminster last year at one of the tournaments that they had in Fort Myers. Because I went there to see VJ play or whatever.
Yeah.
He was with Lou
City of Palms.
Right.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Yes. And I saw Cooper Flag. I saw Dylan Harper. So yeah, to be in that mix, that shows like that's separate the seat from the go-to, you know. Yeah.
What school you say?
And he's a 10th grader. Go ahead.
He's a 10th grader.
No, I say what school?
Radion. Radion is at McCully and Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. 4 hours from Atlanta. Yeah.
And I know Tennessee. Yeah. I know teams from Tennessee used to come to the Bahamas to play.
In our tournament.
Every year. Yeah, that's what I don't know if that tie is that any.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. That relationship was, you know, had a lot to do with it.
Okay, that's what's up. Y'all sound like the program to be too.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Listen.
Coming from the Bahamas.
I'm not here to toot my own horn or to kind of make myself look like I'm this or that, but the Fox are the Fox.
The Fox are the Fox. You can't run from the Fox.
Listen, when you talk about who produced the most Division I dudes in the Bahamas, Tabernacle. When you talk about who was the most dudes play professional basketball, Tabernacle. So I could call names right now if you want me to. If you want me to, I could call the names. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, you know,
Go
we
go ahead. We talk.
it's not about winning home. Yeah, it's not about winning home, you know, because we have won everything there is and still winning.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's about giving them the biggest platform for them to be successful. And that's what it's all about.
Right.
It's more than winning here. You know what I mean? Winning here is a given. I have won everything there is to win. There's nothing that I haven't won. Multiple times. Multiple times.
And you say, let me show you something too. You know, you say how you say, I didn't even know you all sent off them players last year and everything.
Yeah, that's
every year. Every year.
And let me show you where coaching. See, let me show you where coaching become a big. As I could bust something down right now, you know, because I got into the championship stat sheet. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Watch this. You got Dylan Morris, right?
Right.
You got calling names. You only want to call you isn't sure if you I calling names. I calling names. Watch this. Yeah. Dylan Morris, he dropped 22 points. He was 1 rebound shy of a double-double.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Got you.
You had Claudius Burrows. I know his daddy.
Madman right there.
I grew up with his daddy. I know his daddy personally. You understand? Dolly boy. You understand what I'm saying? I say, all right, so he scored 18, right?
Right.
But I don't know, when you shake up that locker room, you shake him up the same time as because he dropped 16 of that 18 in the second half.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? And then you had Murray Gianni. That's his name?
Gianno.
All right, Gianno Murray, right? 16 points. You had Anthony Mizik, 15 points. Let me tell you something new.
Right.
That balanced attack is coaching.
I agree.
So now, hold on now. You ship 4 players out, right?
Right.
You need a team to win. It ain't gonna be 1 and 2 players no more.
No.
You need a team to win. So that's what I'm saying. Like when they can't tell me nothing but the coaching staff at Tabernacle, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that you know what that remind me of, bro? I remember one time back in the day, because I want y'all know Clarke is Coach Clarke, that's my boy. That's my brother. That's my brother. Right. I remember you went to a heat camp back in the day, you know.
Coaching camp?
A heat Spoelstra was the leader of this camp.
Yeah. Miami Heat. Boy, you don't forget, boy.
I don't forget. I don't forget. Let me tell you something to know. There's some heat culture you dealing with, boy.
Yeah. But I didn't want to make the
you just take all the undrafted players to the championship and win. You get what I'm saying? That's coaching, bro. That's culture and coaching. You can't do that without culture and coaching, so.
Yeah, I didn't want to make
I gotta salute you for that, bro. Like
I didn't want to make that comparison because I saying we talking NBA and high school, they could be like, "But that's far fetched," but that's really what it is.
That's really what it is. Because culture is culture. It don't matter the level. Culture is culture. We winning or we losing.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Because it's one culture to win.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's called a winning culture. You get what I'm saying? So no matter what level you on, you still have to find a culture to win. So, whoa, that's like unheard of to me, bro. Especially back home to still be on that level. If you kept them players, then it wouldn't have been a Hugh Campbell. It would have been a Tabernacle.
That's right.
You get what I'm
You're
saying?
Right.
Like, my bench could beat y'all. Like, whoa. So you spoke about you say you spoke highly Claudius Burrows. What grade level he in at this time? Like right now?
15 years old.
Jeez.
15 years old. Whoa. Baby. Baby. Milk around his mouth. Baby.
Wow.
And to perform on that stage. At that age?
Midfoot.
That's a bad man right there. That's a bad man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a mad man.
That's right.
That's a mad man. You're on the biggest stage where the Bahamas can present for your at your status. And you take that over like that. You ain't even come on, bro. That shows some heart out of this world.
You know what I really think about him? Hey, you know what I really think about him? I think he didn't even know what he was out there doing. He just was out there balling. He didn't care.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
Right.
You know?
He block out.
Yeah, he block out.
Hey,
I don't know if y'all saw, right? One of the 3-point shots he shot it and turned his head and ran back down. I can send that to you. I can
Yeah,
send it to you.
that's how Buddy used to get on.
Yeah. So I can tell you that young man,
Confidence.
ain't nothing phasing him.
Yeah.
Nothing
He
phasing him.
ain't normal. He ain't normal. He
Yeah.
built for it. He
No.
built for it. You
The
gotta
kids
be
say you
built for
gotta
it.
lock in, man. Kids say you locked in.
Hey, guess what? He is a silver medalist in the high jump. Correct the silver medalist in the high jump.
What?
U17. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, he's an athlete.
Wow, yeah. He's
And
just
the
one of
kid,
them.
and the kid that we let go, that's at Westminster right now, is the gold medalist on the 17. Champ, correct the champ.
Right.
Yeah. So that was like a no-brainer for Westminster.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I think he won gold, double gold in the long and high at Carifta, U17. Josh. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy
Wow.
athlete. 6'5".
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, so coach, what are some
Hey.
like main morals and ethics you try to instill into your players? Like before going on the field?
Tabernacle is not just a school. Tabernacle is a brand. So when you wear the falcon across your chest, you representing a brand. You ain't just representing a basketball team or a school. You know, it's higher than that.
Right.
It's higher than that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then being a part of the basketball team is like a brotherhood. And so, you know, when I was in there beating up the place at halftime, I had about 10 of my former players in there with me. You know what I mean? So it was like they gave me my time to carry on bad and march up the place, and then they were there to put their arms around them and let them know that, listen, we got them now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, let me ask you something. Coming out of halftime,
right?
Like you personally, right? You got a young group of individuals. You just break out the locker room. I understand everything going on. Subconsciously, like in the back of your mind, did you feel as though y'all still had a chance to win that game? Honestly,
yes, I did. And let me tell you why. That's who we were all year. Underdogs all year. So no matter how deep the hole is, until that final second comes up that clock, we can continue to fight. We can continue to fight and grind and do whatever we have to do to try to overcome whatever deficit we're in to try to win the game. And like I told them, if we could get that lead down to single digits at the end of the third quarter, we were going to win the game.
Exactly. That's how you play
chip
ball.
away. Got to chip away.
And I told them, and any one of my boys could tell you, it's 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 quarter at a time, 1 half at a time, 1 game at a time. And that's how we operate.
Yes.
That's how we operate. So,
and
go ahead.
Yeah, no, I tell people that's how I felt like Bill Belichick used to coach. I always used to tell people like, and he's like arguably the greatest NFL coach ever. But I always used to tell people like I feel as though that's how Bill Belichick used to coach. Like he coached per second, play, not the game itself. We can get to the game, but we coaching per second. Like you get what I'm saying? You could kind of like tell that. I mean, it's proven with you too. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, 3 and 6 years? Come on, bro. What we even talking about, bro? Come on. You understand what I'm saying? When you got players shifting on a year-to-year basis, bro. You understand what I'm saying? This one got to go abroad. Like the Bahamas is it's not like over here, like where you could say, I got this player locked in. Like if he's too good, he gotta you understand what I'm saying? So it's like to keep that rotation and still do what you're doing consistently. That says a lot about coaching. That says a lot about the program itself. That's why I'm saying about the Heat, because it's like to have 7 undrafted players and go to the finals is like, what are we talking about, bro? This is not an NBA team. You get what I'm saying? But
no,
when you have a certain culture,
that's the culture,
right? When you have a certain culture, it's like you can't go around it. That's crazy to me.
That's right.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
That's right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Hey, ain't no big three on the Heat team, eh?
Like I tell you, you have what I explained to you with Dylan and Claudius and Gianno and all of them. Come on, bro. Everybody in double digits. They only 2 points away from each other.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody had that moment, and they shot it in their moment. but everybody had to come together for that.
That's right.
For that to be possible. You know, I saw the opposing team.
Right.
This one had 27 points. This one had 22. Then you see a big drop off. So they have, but with y'all, this is a balance.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
balance, and that's
Everybody
teamwork, make
getting
the
off
dream
these
work.
shots. Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
yeah.
What would you say is one of your biggest experiences or biggest learning experiences as a head coach?
Well, that's a good question. Early on, especially being an assistant years ago, you could grab a dude and hit him and slap him and punch him to get his attention to motivate him. Now, in this day and age, you gotta mentally, you gotta learn every one of your players and learn how to deal with them individually. This culture, the parents are totally different. The kids are totally different.
Yeah.
So now you really gotta learn who they are, and you have to know their personalities and know how to deal with them. And that was kind of the hardest thing for me, because I'm a rough, rugged. That's what you are.
Right, that's what
Right.
it is.
But
You know,
you would learn that. You would learn that. Why, listen, these parents nowadays ain't playing with you.
Yeah.
You gotta be straight down the line, by the buck, everything done the right way, or you will find yourself in problems. And so I had to learn that and learn how to deal with that. But I've done a good job of it, and I have a great relationship with all of my parents and stuff like that. So I'll say that was one of the biggest things for me to kind of have to accept, if I can say that, because back in the day, if our coach slap us down or kick us or whatever, we ain't gonna have to do
Hey, watch this, coach. Watch this now. Hey, you know, when my best friend was like, you know him, Toronto. He was like, he was one of the best baseball players. He was the best baseball player in my era.
Right.
See, and I so right now, because I know he was so good, I asked him like, why you don't coach? And that the reason what you had to overcome is the reason why he say he can't really coach, because it's like, bro, how we grew up. Listen to me, you drop that ball, you might get bites with that ball.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? But you gotta take that. That ain't nothing.
That come with it.
Now, you can't do that nowadays. It's like
no.
You gotta find a different way to go about it, because the parents different, the players
different. Yeah,
the cheering different. It's a different. So like I even commend you for even finding that they even could transition into that. Like that's another. Wait, hey Clarke, you was a goat, bro. They didn't tell you yet. I gotta give you your flowers, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta give you your flowers, because even, bro, to even like be in that position to come in that transition to be these other coaches that went older. I don't know if they can transition to that, because they were so rough. Boy, listen to me. The parents may be in problems and all. You understand what I'm saying? Because
I'm telling you, like,
get it.
You
understand what I'm saying? So it's like for you to even be able to like go along with that transition and being from the old school and transitioning to the new school, you gotta give you your flowers, bro. So if they ain't put you in the elite group yet, Talk Dat can put you in the elite group. I got one trophy for you, myself. I see you walk off the plane with that trophy holding that tight, I got one next trophy for you. I got one next trophy for you.
Hey, but let me say, I don't coach though. With no accolades or no recognition, or anyone can tell you I was the most low-key dude there is.
Right.
You know, I hardly do interviews. Then, I rather grab a kid that had a good game and put him in front of the camera,
right,
than me being there.
And you going
because without them, you can't win a game.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I rather be in the background and let the kids shine.
Yeah.
And I always been that way. You know what I mean? That's always been my style. But of course, you calling me to come on. I couldn't say no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I couldn't say no.
Yeah. Weird.
Hey, Coach. So, Coach, how you end up? We was talking about the parents and whatnot. You say you're dealing with a whole new era of different parents, and you got to be a little more gentle parenting with them. How you get the parents to understand, like for instance, saying that, man, your son is better off going to school abroad in the States. Like how you convince the parents to say, man, hey, it's about time for them to leave this island, and now they need to transition over to the States. Because I think that's a lot for a parent. Like, they go from nature and being around them 24/7 to sending them off hundreds of miles away. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
How you get them to understand that that's what's needed at the time and the best for them?
It's a couple of things, you know. It's a couple of things. Is first of all, you got to look at the big picture, the whole picture. What is it that do you want for your child at the end of the day?
Mm.
Do you want your child just to win the Hugh Campbell Championship and then go work at container port or shipyard?
Mm.
You know, which are good jobs, mind you.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But do you want your child to be able and be afforded to have a college education and possibly make money while playing college basketball? Because you know right now the NIL right now off the roof.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
you know a lot of these kids right now don't even have to play professional ball in order for them to be six-figure dudes.
Exactly. And help their family. 'Cause that's what it's about at the end of the day.
So it's like what exactly do you want? And that's the conversation that I have with them. You know what I mean? And if you
Right.
just if your thing is you don't want your child to go because of this and that, they fine with that. Because at the end of the day, that's your child. You got to live with that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're looking at the bigger picture, and I think that your child has a future in the game of basketball, I'm going to lay down everything to you, and then I'm going to give you that option. And then at the end of the day, if you come to me and say, all right, coach, I all in, and I trust you, and let's make it work, then we can do it together. If you say, coach, right now, I don't think he's ready. I don't think I should send him right now, whatever. Then we still good. You know what I mean? So you just gotta make sure that the trust factor is there, and that you know that they trust you and that they believe that you got the betterment, or you looking out for what's best for the kid. And once you have that, and there's no gray areas in there, then hey, the sky's the limit.
Mm-hmm. So would you like the players that you have on your team right now? We spoke about what's your feel like? Do you feel as though like they have the upside to take it to the next level, and which is like would be like the collegiate level, and you feel as though like they could even maybe you got to put in the work and you got to do what it takes. But do you feel as though like they have the upside to go pro eventually, like some of the players that you're dealing with right now?
I do. Gianno Murray, he's a 12th grade. He's a senior. Mm-hmm. He's gonna play college basketball. I've already gotten some calls and stuff for him.
Right.
Okay. So he'll definitely play college basketball.
Great.
Jarius Hall, who we didn't talk about a lot, starting point guard. I think he's gonna be the next Kevin Clarke as a coach.
Oh, wow.
He's that good.
Wow. Oh, wow, wow.
He's a real
IQ.
High. High.
Okay.
He is an extension of me out there. He knows. Trust me. That's like me being out there.
Oh, right.
You understand what I'm saying? He's that good.
He's a true point guard. True point guard. Real high IQ dude. You know, and then right now everyone is calling me for Dylan Morris. You know, he's a high flyer. What Dylan Morris is what grade? He's a senior.
11th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
11th grade, and then I think Westside is
another high flyer.
High flyer.
That's the one where we can put this up? That's the one with the
yeah.
Picture. Oh, that's
it. Yeah,
that's it. All right. Okay. I saw that picture.
Right.
I saw that picture. Okay.
Hey, but you wouldn't believe this. Dylan Morris is from the Tykes and Cakers.
What?
Oh yeah?
How you end up in Freeport?
We have a good relationship. Tabernacle. When I first went to Tabernacle as a player, I had like 4 or 5 of my teammates were from down there. And it never stopped. Whenever they have a good one, they always send them to us.
Right.
So the pipeline has always been that way, and whenever a good one is there, they send him down and make sure that he comes to Tabernacle. And I'll say like 90% of them that come, that have came, of play college basketball or got polarized scholarships to play college basketball.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
wow.
it's been a good relationship, and I go down there just about every year to do a camp and actually see the kids who are down there and see if any of those kids are ready enough yet to come down, come over and make that transition. So that's another good thing that we have going,
Right.
Yeah, I think that's important for a head coach or just any coach in general to make sure that your pipelines are extended in all different directions. So whether you have a player on a high level or mid to lower level, you could say, hey, man, here go this assist. I think this will be good for you. I think that'll be good for you. So
right. You're right. You're absolutely right, because listen, the biggest thing is forming relationships and not burning bridges.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Right. Forming relationships, not burning bridges. And I always tell my players that, listen, you go on to school. What I don't want you to do is go there and mess up and cause somebody else potentially who could have that same opportunity not have it because you went there and you didn't do what you're supposed to.
Right.
Yes.
And so, I always Adam, and let them know that, listen, it's not about you. This thing is bigger than you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to look at your little brothers who coming up, who looking up to you, who want to be where you, who want to achieve what you are going to achieve. And you got to pave the way to make sure that road is clear when they get there, and there's no bumps in the road, and they'll be able to drive straight down and have that same opportunity you have when it's their time.
Right.
Yeah. So Coach, I know sometimes you'll have a player with all the talent in the world, but when it comes to the classroom, it's a struggle for him. How you keep the players focused, and how you emphasize on the importance of academics to your players?
Well, I can't speak for other programs, but I can tell you one thing. We have a principle at Tabernacle, no nonsense when it comes to that. So you're not going to just come to Tabernacle to play basketball. If you're not doing nothing in the classroom, you will not play. We have had many suspensions this year alone. So either you can put up your big boy shorts and do what you got to do and handle your business, or you will sit in full uniform on the bench. But everyone asks you, boy, what happened to you? Why you ain't playing, boy? And you don't want to be explaining nothing to nobody. So you can handle your business and do what you got to do. So you don't have them questions asked you. You know what I mean?
Right. Because see, that's how I feel too. Because like sports is one thing, but being a man is everything. You know what I mean? So it's
absolutely.
You gotta teach them how to be men.
Exactly.
Before
and then too, when you go to college, you can have that balance of making sure that you maintain a certain grade point average and making sure that you do every practice and doing what you're supposed to do. So it's a life lesson. You learn it now, and you only can transition. When you transition, that makes your transition easier.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like the perfect program to transition you for the next level. Like
it's like that talent only could take you so far. That discipline is what could keep you, man.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Is that discipline can make you go to the gym when you don't feel like going to the gym. That's when you really need to go to the gym. You get what I'm saying? So
you're right.
Playing football in high school, I had a head coach by the name of Mark Guandolo. He always used to tell us, hey, man, champions are made when no one's looking.
That's right. That's right.
That always stick with me.
Integrity.
That's right. Yeah, that's a great quote. That's a great quote right there. And that hitting the nail right on the head right there.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know who you are? It's when no one is around. That's how you know who you are.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
Well, I see you walking up that plane where I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you see you walking up that plane with that. It's like you grip that different. No, I ain't gonna tell you, like, he's like, you want?
What?
Like, boy, that mean so much. Like, how your reception was like from the public in Freeport when you all like get back? Like,
hey, listen, I think at least 85 to 90% of the people in Grandmama watch that game. I can't go nowhere without someone saying, hey, thank you, coach. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Coach, listen, way to bring that trophy back. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
right now, right now, my boys are rock stars in the community right now, and they loving every moment of it. Like we have a whole week of festivities. We have a whole week of festivities and stuff like that. They up for them this week. We actually went to church today. That's why I told you we'll do it. We'll do the interview this afternoon.
Right.
Okay.
You know,
That's
so
good,
you can't leave God out.
No,
Without
you gotta put God first.
That's right.
You gotta put God
That's right.
first.
That's right.
Hey, I want whatever footage. If you have any footage, man, send it to
I
me.
can send it to you. Yeah, I got a lot. I can send it to you.
That's what it's about, man. That's about like excelling everything to the next level, mate. Like that's what this podcast is about. This podcast and your program, one and the same, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Everything about putting people in position to take everything to the next level. I want the world to know about you, boy. You understand what I'm saying? I know what you're doing. I want people to know what you're doing, bro. Like you get what I understand it. You know what I mean? But bro, I know it ain't easy. Trust me.
Yeah, and then you know where I come from.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know, bro.
You know where I come from. You know the ins and outs. You know the ins and outs.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know, like I was telling Billy Waters before you actually came on, you know, y'all doing a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all like what y'all doing. You know, y'all the platform that y'all are. Y'all making sure that y'all, you know, that y'all bigger people who need to be bigger, and then y'all really giving people an opportunity for people to know who these people are.
I want people to know the real story. You know, we ain't cutting no corners or anything, bro. No. Like you got to know the real story, bro. You know what I mean? You as a head coach, a Tabernacle, but ain't nothing was handed to you, bro. Like you earn these things, bro.
Everything.
And you work hard, and like people need to know, like blood, sweat, and tears coming to this Hugh Campbell Champion. You all this what you do, and you instilling in the kids to be positive, to go through everything, and you understand what I'm saying, bro? This need to be preached. You see
I agree.
We gotta tell the world with this, bro.
You know how many days I jump in my car and I go into practice, and I wish I was going to office with me and going home to go relax and chill out. You know how much time I'm away from my family, and I wish I could be there with them and see these are the things that people don't see. Right. You know what I mean? They see you out there and windows are draw. They and the thing is I don't get paid for it.
Right.
What?
Right.
This is a voluntary thing for me.
Right.
I teach. I'm a teacher. I don't get paid to coach.
Okay. Wow. Cheers.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's just a passion of mine, and I like to. My thing is that if it wasn't for other people putting and instilling life lessons and helping me out, I wouldn't be here today. And so I just want to give back and try to help these young men to try to be the best man that they could be. As you can see where the country's going right now. You know what I mean? And if you could try to keep them or to tell them from that kind of thing, then I feel like I've done my job. Exactly. You know what I mean? That's all I trying to do.
Trust me, bro. And the more people y'all could go that could go through your program and go off to college, it's more that could get in the mentality of the younger kids. That's why I appreciate
the
Buddy
success
so
stories.
Like you speak about Buddy Hield and
real one. He's a real one right there. Real one right there.
I ain't no much. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, bro. I ain't no much realer than Buddy, bro. Like I ain't no much realer than Buddy, bro. I can be real with you, bro. Like what he doing and like you understand? I don't know much realer than Buddy, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, let me tell you really is. Hey, let me tell you really is. The next day, he called me. And he was like, Clarke, give me, I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I think they was playing the same night. And he said, give me a replay, give me a recap of the whole game. He wanted to know the whole game. He wanted to know, I had to let him know, play for play, what going down, down 17, coming back, and then Platty is his favorite play. He loved Platty.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You love him. You know what I mean? Actually, the video with Claudius turning around, I didn't even know he did that. You know, Buddy sent that to me.
Yeah. See, but that's Buddy. You see, You see, really say like Buddy used to do that. But that's Buddy. So
exactly.
You see a lot of him in him. You see.
I just about to say
but
see him in him.
Yeah, so he's the type of dude that he loved those kids, and then like I have 7 dudes on my team that plays for him in the summer, and he want to know how all of them are doing, who getting looks, who doing what, you know what I mean? And like he said to me when he was going, listen, I can't wait for the summer. You know what I mean? To be around your guys and you know, because we go up there for like 5-6 weeks every summer. All expense paid. Big Airbnb, 2 teams, 16 those, all Bahamian.
Right.
Just that experience.
They get 150 every week with them. I talk about house stocked with food. They eating at the best restaurants during the week. All the gear they could get, playing at the biggest tournaments, and then practicing at Buddy's house. You know, you got a gym in his backyard. And I talk with rubbing elbows. You know, Buddy's a clown.
Yeah.
Talking jokes, and I talk about they just like Buddy does brothers.
Right. Wow.
But see that right there? Them experiences. But them they could take that with them for the rest of their life. They could be 20, 30 years down the road. They could be saying to each other, "Man, y'all remember when we been to Texas and we was playing with Buddy?" And they lifelong memories.
Let me tell you something. Some of them could be saying that some of them can end up in the league because of that. Some of them could tell that story, you know. But listen,
I believe that.
You know what it is. But you know what it is to believe that you could do it. Like, you know, boy. That's where it started in. You know what it is to like believe that you could do it. Like I trying to as a coach, right? I can see your potential in them. And now I might see you that you don't even see your potential. I trying to convince you that you have this potential. As a coach, that's what they got to do. If you don't see it in yourself, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, they're like, yo, that's wow.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, that do it right there. When I say he's a real one, he's a real one. The only one thing I'll say that dealing with him that bothered me is that the first year we did it, I was on the phone with VJ over and over. VJ was supposed to come, and he did not come. Oh man, that hurt me.
Yeah.
That hurt me. Right. He was the face of what we were doing when me and Buddy first started that. I was talking to Brandro, and I was talking to VJ. VJ had just gone over.
Right.
He had just transitioned over, but we couldn't make it work. We couldn't get it to work, you know. But VJ and I, we cool. We good.
Right.
We good.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we good.
VJ Edgecombe. Yeah. VJ. Yeah, VJ.
Big dog right there, boy. Big dog right there.
He probably about to be top
lottery
5 pick.
Yeah, top 5.
I agree.
Pick. Let me just say lottery pick.
Yes.
I say top 5 for sure, but you just leave it at lottery. You understand?
I think so too. And you see what he did this summer in Spain.
Yeah.
That's off the chain, man.
Playing against professional talent.
Yeah.
All right. At 19.
I can tell you something. You know, VJ was so serious. Let me tell you something right now. Watch this. VJ was so serious when he do what he do in that FIBA. Yeah. In Spain. That whoever Cooper Flag marketing team is,
right?
They make sure they show him playing with the US team practicing. See, that was a marketing strategy. You understand what I'm saying? VJ was playing against people who was playing for their country.
That's right.
To go to the Olympics. Then they started pushing on the media or Cooper Flag did what he did with the practice.
Hey, let me give you a story. So when Buddy came back from Spain, right? Mm-hmm. Buddy said they had a scrimmage. They had all the younger dudes, VJ and Dante Freeman, who was at Syracuse right now, and a couple of other younger dudes, right?
Yes.
They were going up against the older dudes, Buddy and DeAndre and Eric Gordon and all those, right? Mm-hmm. And Buddy said, Clarke, VJ was just giving everyone the business. Marching everyone up. I talk him and say, killing. Say, the young dude's going up 7-zip on him. And he say, well, you look at DA, and you look at Eric, and he say, but listen, there's no way in the world we letting these young fellas beat us. We'll never live that up.
Right. They can let them live that up.
They come back beat them 11-7, so they ain't score no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But they're going 7-0.
All right. Okay. And say that's 7, VJ and 6 of them.
What? Jeez.
Yeah. Say just and say VJ wasn't only giving it to them, talking to them too.
Lord. Y'all see Ghostbusters?
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I just show you but even if he did, even with VJ doing that, like, why I gotta tip my hat to Buddy again too. The reason why I said it is because like Buddy kind of like break that door down. For see, Bahamas.
You're right.
It's
You're
like
right.
you know that there shouldn't be no more doubt. You understand what I'm saying?
If you could make it from the Bahamas,
if
coming
you
out
could
of the
make it or
Bahamas.
not, like it should be
Right.
no
You know
more
what
doubt.
he did? You know what he did? He make everyone's dream become a reality, knowing that they could do it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? One time ago, you only dream about it. You never thought that it could be possible. Now he's showing you that. Right? Listen, if you dream big enough and you wake hard enough, that same dream could be a reality for you.
Reality.
You know?
Hey, my primary school principal always used to end our morning announcements with, "Now remember, you must believe to achieve."
Yep.
And we used to have that for big joke.
Yeah.
But I
Didn't
sitting
know
there
how important
today.
that was it.
I sitting there today, and I still remember it. I still could
That's
remember it, and as I go through life, I seeing is believing.
Right.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
man.
Yeah, man.
Boy, that's something.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah, boy,
Wait.
man.
But y'all are the good. Y'all are the boy. That Tabernacle system is something new. I ain't gonna say no lie. That Tabernacle system, that's something new. That's something. Like,
Hey, we call them killing machines, man.
yep.
Killing
So
machines.
y'all, like, speaking of the USA and traveling and all that, like, you know, and the Buddy Hield and so what's the plans for this summer? Like, you back there?
Same thing. We live the first week of July, and we'll come back like the second week in August. So we pretty much know the kids. We pretty much have the kids identified who we gonna take already, and so yeah. So we are ready. We are ready, buck to go.
So let me ask you something, man. Let me ask you something. What grade Claudius in?
He's a ninth grader.
What?
A ninth grader.
He's a ninth grader?
Ninth grader.
He's a freshman.
Freshman. 15 years old. Ninth grader.
So is he going to the Buddy?
Everyone want him right now. Everybody. Everybody.
Wow.
But at the same time, we know, along with his parents, when it'll be the right time for him. You know, whether that be at the end of this year or possibly doing another year, or whatever. But we'll know when it's the right time for him to go. You know what I mean? You have to understand. It takes a lot of maturity in order for you to go over there and
absolutely, bro, absolutely. Like, see, mindset is everything, you know.
Right.
Mindset is everything. You can't rush the brush. You can spoil the paint.
All right,
You know what I mean?
you got it.
That's how it
You
goes,
got
bro.
it.
That's how it
You
goes.
got
Bro.
it.
I understand you. I understand you totally. You know
Right.
what I mean? But like,
You know, without going into detail, you kind of get what they're saying. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
absolutely. No, I
Right.
was trying to figure out if he was a part of, like, if he was going to be playing with the Buddy team and so forth. That's what I was trying to figure out, you know.
Yeah, man. He was there last year at 14, playing 16.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was checking.
Yeah.
No, I know, but
He was there
like,
last
listen
year.
to me,
And
that
then
maturity.
he also a part of the Bahamas junior national team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I know,
So-
listen to me, the mental state means more than anything else. Like, talent is something, you know what I mean? But the maturity of everything is everything, bro. Like, you know, some people is just think like, oh, like, we need to go do it. It's steps to these things, bro. You understand what I'm saying? It's levels to these things, bro. Like, some people have the talent, but they may need another year to get the mindset.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to me, bro, the mindset is a little bit more important than the talent.
I agree.
The talent is important. Listen to me.
Right.
Without the talent, you can't do nothing. So
Right.
don't get me wrong. If you don't understand, the talent can't work without the mindset. So
No.
we gotta build a mindset to match the talent too. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? I ain't gonna tell you no lie. That's what I see from your program, bro. Straight across the board, bro. Like
Appreciate
y'all
that.
building men.
Yeah,
You
man.
get what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure. For
y'all been
sure.
a man, bro. Like,
For sure.
you know. And I can
Yeah,
say
man.
this right now, bro. Like, winning. But listen to me, bro. Winning is only so much, bro. Like,
You're right.
you, like, the way you win, like, to have this young group, it shows that you guys know what y'all dealing with, boy.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
what it
for
show, boy.
sure.
Y'all know what y'all
For
dealing
sure.
with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
man. Hey, listen. I wouldn't want to win that championship with no other group other than
Right.
the group I have now.
Wow.
No other group, and not taking away from nobody else, but for what we been through all year, and all the ups and downs or whatever. I know you're all familiar with track and field.
Right.
You could, you could start off the year running a fast time, and then you reach your ceiling where you ain't running no faster than that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's nothing like when you peak at the right time to the world champs or the Olympics, or you know what I mean? That you get more glorification and more you that feel more to you when you do it there than a normal track meet down there at Miami Dade. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah. Facts.
So what I think happened is we had to take our looks early in order to peak at the right time.
Yeah.
And peaking at the right time is winning the Island Championships here, the GBSS AA Championships, and then going to the Hugh Campbell and riding that wave and bringing a trophy back to Grandmama.
Real. Right. I agree with you. Wholeheartedly. Yeah, man. That's what's up, though.
Yeah, man.
What's up? But it's good that this conversation was dread, though. But I glad to be able to like tell people, show people like what is going on behind the scenes, because everyone is only see like championship or be like, oh, Tabernacle got all the good players.
Oh yeah,
whatever. Like, not knowing that, bro. It like not knowing like what goes on behind the scenes and like what you do to instill in these players to like make them better at what they do and make them better men, make them better students, make them, you know what I mean, make them better people in general. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have all these people that, you know, it's a program to really like consider, you know.
Yeah, I agree, and like you said, you know, winning is good, and everyone wants to win because, you know, you don't play to lose, you play to win.
No, you play to win.
But at the end of the day, is making sure that you can do whatever you can to try to help those kids achieve whatever they can in life more than anything else.
Right.
Because eventually basketball can wither away.
Yeah.
Yes.
You ain't have that no more.
Yes.
You ain't have that no more.
Yes.
So now when basketball is gone, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
That's facts.
So you gotta try to prepare them now to know that, listen, I can use basketball as a tool to get everything I can get out of it.
Exactly.
And when I done with basketball, I will make sure now that I could go out there and I could be a good husband, a good father, a good person in the community, and that I could try to go out there and help somebody else attain the same things that I was able to do. You know what I mean? So we try to make it full cycle, you know?
That's fine.
And that's what it's all about.
Building men.
Yeah.
Building men.
Yeah, man.
Coach, we appreciate you, man.
Hey, I appreciate y'all loving me.
Yes,
I appreciate y'all loving me. And like I said, I couldn't do it on a better platform. You know, I got my brother here.
Man.
You know what I mean? You know, Willie Waters, you've been a great host also. And I just want to say thank you all. And I really had a good time, man. Really had a good time.
Same here.
Likewise. And the platform always open. Anytime you want to come back, or like you say, if you want to send any players to come do an interview, man, hey.
You ready, bro?
Pipeline's out. There's another pipeline for you.
Hey, when Gianno signed his scholarship, I hit you all up.
Yeah, man. Do it right
away. Hey, listen. Y'all think I got a story to tell. He got a story to tell.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, man,
He got a story.
Hey,
Hey, you can make a motion picture of this story.
Ooh,
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to me. That's what this is about.
Mhm.
I
Right.
agree with you. That's what it's about. That's what this is about. We need to
Yeah.
give everybody the voice. We gotta
Yeah.
give them the voice to tell that story, bro. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? So
man.
as soon as he signed that, you already know what time it is, bro. You know?
Hey, one thing I forgot to say, I'm also the head coach of the junior national team too. So we didn't put that in there. So I just plugged that in one time.
Yeah, man. What you mean? We got that.
Yeah.
The
I
Bahamas
can't cut myself short now.
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm. Don't.
I work hard for that.
Yeah.
Make sure you plug that
That's
in.
what's up, boy. Hey,
Yeah, man.
well deserving. Clarke, I ain't getting no like. I ain't getting nothing, but I could just be real. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Three out of 8 is crazy. 3 out of 6,
Right.
that's unheard of, bro.
I agree.
I
agree.
That says a lot about the coach. People can say whatever they want to say. That says a lot about the coach. You understand what I'm saying? I can say that.
Yeah.
I got one trophy for you. I want you, right? That's one you just take a picture with it so I can put it on the blog.
But you ain't gotta worry. When I come over, you know you ain't hard to find. You know I could always get you.
You know I go, man. You know I go.
Yeah.
You know I go, bro.
Yeah, man.
Respect, brother.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
man. Hey.
Coach, tell them if anyone looking for you, you got any social media or anywhere they can find you.
Kevin Clarke 1205 on Instagram. I don't do the Facebook. I don't have an account now.
Okay,
you can hit me up on Instagram or you can hit me on WhatsApp 441-6137 on WhatsApp.
Area code is 242, people.
Yeah, 242. So reach out.
Yeah.
You know, you looking for some players, you looking whatever, you know, anything basketball wise, whatever, camps, anything.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds good, man. Y'all make sure y'all join.
Hold on. Say the number again. 242
441-6137.
Okay.
Got you.
Got it?
You can put that in the description too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure y'all join our WhatsApp group too, man. The Talk That podcast WhatsApp group community. That's where we chopping it up. Topics like this, we get it on and popping every day, all day. We talk just like this all day. So
yeah, man, I need to join that.
Yeah, I can send you the link, brother.
Yeah, send me the link.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, we thank y'all for joining us. This is Talk Dat, episode 23. I go by Willie Waters.
G-Stat, DVD. Talk Dat.
Hugh. Talk that. Talk that. Ooh. Could talk that.